Welcome back to the Roar Radio Breakfast Show with your hosts, Ian Story and James Langford. Roar FM, FM. Roar FM.
Counterfeit, that's what you're shouting at me. I could run, but I'd sooner have this, and amicably lick the blood stain from your finger. Say, what do you see? Remind you that whatever you get is what you want it to be. You want it to be. You get a feeling, that's what you choose. And I was told there's not a minute to lose. So if you're waiting, jump out your skin to find a cure for whatever state you're in. I tell my good friends, get out the way of all the lightning hitting the trees today. We get a thrill from clapping our hands. We find the nearest girl and ask her to dance.
Good morning, everybody. You're listening to Raw Radio. It is Friday. Oh, it's not Friday. Are we ready for the week? Oh, what's going on?
It's not Friday, Mr. Langford, but good morning. Good morning to everybody. It is Thursday, the 3rd of November.
Why are we playing that then? It's not. We're here. Are we not here tomorrow?
Because we're all ready for the weekend.
Oh, we are. I
We
forgot
are.
it's a holiday tomorrow, isn't it, everyone? It's a holiday.
It is, and we are getting you into the Friday feeling today on a Thursday. How about that?
Absolutely fantastic. It's National Unity Day tomorrow in Russia, for everyone who's not sure. And do not turn up at the front gates.
No, please don't. Please don't. Come back on Monday, however.
Yeah.
Where normal services will resume. I think it's time for some headlines, Mr. Langford.
Exactly.
It is Thursday, the 3rd of November at 8:27, and here are your headlines for today. Environmental campaigners are hopeful of more protection for the Amazon rainforest after a change of government in Brazil. Luiz Ignacio da Silva, known as Lula, has been declared the winner of the presidential elections there and is the country's new leader. He defeated Jair Bolsonaro, who's been president since 2019. Now, a Swiss railway company has set the record for the world's longest passenger train. It's over a mile long and has made up of 100 coaches. For those of you in geography and maths, you should know what a mile is. So maybe, get your answers into us. Now, it's set the new record while traveling through the Alps, a big mountain range that spans many countries like Italy, Austria, Germany, and France, as well as Switzerland. The Raytheon Railway Company took their super long train on a journey through the Albula Bernina route from Preda to Bergun. You tested me here, Mr. Langford, again. Now, the route became a UNESCO World Heritage site in 2008 and leads through 22 tunnels, some of which spiral through the mountain. It's an absolutely stunning region. I can only imagine what it was like to be on one of those 100 coaches, a mile long. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, pretty big engine to pull that.
Yeah. It is now time for the weather.
It is time for the weather. There was one more headline, but I think you've misread. Okay.
We'll talk about that later, Mr. Langford.
We'll do that one later. It's currently 0 outside. It's not very warm. And today it will be a maximum of 2 degrees centigrade. So wrap up warm, everybody. I don't think you're going to see the sun today because the forecast is for an overcast day.
Right.
Not good for watching fireworks, is it? Because what's coming up in the UK, there's a very special historical event that's marked.
It is indeed. It will be Guy Fawkes Night on the 5th of November, a tradition that has been around for many, many years. There'll be firework displays and all kinds of bonfires.
Yeah, and guess what, everybody? We've got our very own firework display that's going to come up after the next song here live on Raw Radio. Have you ever heard of a radio firework display?
We never disappoint.
Never disappoint. We've got our very own fireworks today, so that's going to be coming up after Katy Perry.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you? 'Cause there's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go You're gonna leave 'em all in You don't have to feel like a wasted space. You're original, cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds. After a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe a reason why all the doors are closed, so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will glow, and when it's time, you know you just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go You're gonna leave 'em all in Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. It's always been inside of you, you, you. And now it's time to let it through. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you worth. Make 'em go as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go You're gonna leave 'em all in Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon.
That was Katy Perry. And here are your fireworks at 8:34.
Ooh, look at that one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, Want to hear you cheer? Make some noise, everyone there in tutor rooms and class. Look at these wonderful fireworks.
Look at all the pretty colours.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I can hear people cheering, Mr. Langford.
I've never seen such amazing fireworks.
It's amazing. Next week we will be broadcasting the snooker on the radio. Well, I think that's enough of fireworks. Our students do have very good imaginations. But
It's amazing. They're wonderful fireworks. I think our firework display on Raw Radio is the best ever. Who's that? They're burning over there on the fire. Do you know? Can you see that? Oh, no, okay. Now, Guy Fawkes was, of course, the guy that you would be traditionally on top of the bonfire. But do people know why? Is it time for some facts?
I think it is, yes.
Some facts, isn't it? Let's give everyone a little bit of a few facts to do with the firework display. In fact, we'll put the fireworks on the background just to fade them down a little bit.
The gunpowder plot of 1605 was meant to kill the Protestant king, James I, and replace him with a Catholic queen.
It was actually the Warwickshire-born Robert Catesby who led the gunpowder plot, but it wasn't the guy called Guy Fawkes. There were 13 other people involved.
Yeah, now the job that Guy Fawkes had in the gunpowder plot was to guard the 36 barrels of gunpowder that had been placed in a basement underneath the House of Lords.
The alarm was then raised by an anonymous letter which was sent to Lord Monteagle, and which was warning him to stay away from the House of Lords.
Explosive expert Fawkes, who'd been left in a cellar to set off the fuse, was subsequently caught when a group of guards discovered him at the last moment on the 5th of November. He was then taken to the Tower of London.
Then, as he awaited his ghastly, grisly punishment on the gallows, Fawkes leapt to his death to avoid the horrors of torture that awaited him. And sadly, he died from a broken neck.
King James I announced that the 5th of November should be the day that people always celebrate the gunpowder plot that didn't happen.
And the cellar that Guy Fawkes, the cellar that Fawkes in the gunpowder plot has used was damaged in 1834 by fire. And when the Palace of Westminster was rebuilt in the 19th century, the infamous cellar was destroyed.
Yeah, now St. Peter's School in York, in Yorkshire, is the only place in England that doesn't celebrate Bonfire Night, and that's because they wanted to show respect for their former pupil, Guy Fawkes.
Now, the Houses of Parliament are still searched by the yeomen and the guards before the state opening, which is where the reigning monarch, currently King Charles III, would visit Parliament each year. That's held in November, but it's ceremonial rather than serious, as it is performed with lanterns.
Yeah, and I remember as a child putting together everything for the bonfire, and in our housing area where we lived, everybody would gather around on the 5th of November. You'd have fireworks, a bonfire, then you'd eat together. You'd have jacket potatoes, which were made, heated from the embers of the fire. It's a big night, isn't it, in the UK?
It is a very big night in the UK. I've got many memories of walking, usually freezing cold feet, stood in a field somewhere, waiting for the fireworks to begin. Of course, not as good as our Raw Radio fireworks that we just heard. And we're out of time already.
I can't believe it, but it is the weekend.
It is the weekend. So it is Thursday, but we're calling it Friday. And we're going to leave you with The Cure. Thank you again, Mr. Story, for this morning being on Raw Radio. It's been a pleasure as always.
Thank you. It's been wonderful being on the air with you, and I wish everybody a wonderful long weekend. Enjoy it, and we'll see you back here on Monday, but we'll see you on Raw Radio next Thursday. Have a good day, everyone.
Thursday, I don't care about you.